So hello my brothers and sisters, my name is Tim Heijen and I want to explain to you a bit more about the spirituality of the dragon that not enough is said about. So few people talk about the spiritual path of the dragon, while it's in fact so beautiful, so complicated, but still very interesting to talk about. So many people don't know what to do, and I cannot blame them, because in the beginning of my path I was also just like in the darkness and I just don't know what to do. But I knew that there was a dragon very close to me. And of course, I knew how it sounded, that I cannot tell this to anyone. I know how it sounds that you say there is a dragon, I can feel a dragon, sometimes I can even see a dragon. Then, of course, everyone will judge that. So I knew that I couldn't say this. But my brothers and sisters, I know that this is real and the dragon is real. And so you don't have to be afraid to say that you have a dragon by your side, that you love dragons, and there is a reason why you love dragons. Of course, in the beginning, I was excited. I just wanted to do everything because I want to feel this. I want to feel the dragon. I want to have this connection. And I had so much luck that later on I came to know a witch that could actually sense my dragon. And like I said, I didn't say this to anyone, but she said, I can feel there is a dragon with you. Of course, I said this to no one. And that is very interesting, actually, that some people actually, even if they are not on the dragon's path, can sense your dragon. Because she was a witch, of course. She had a gift from nature. And of course, she followed me up a bit. Even though she was not on the dragon's path, she was a witch home in many places. And she recommended me, why don't you do rituals for your dragon? If you want to feel your dragon very well, then why don't you do rituals? And of course, I said I did rituals before, but I thought that you have to keep yourself to some kind of a script, like in a book that said what you need to do with the instructions. But she said, no, that is not what dragons are about. Dragons are not like keeping themselves on a script. And that is how you should do your ritual. Don't read from anything or anyone. Just do your thing. Just see how you feel it. Do a ritual how you feel it. And I did. And that was very effective, I have to say. And you have to be very creative to connect with your dragon. I know the dragon is a spirit and the dragon cannot be felt all the time. But if you want to feel your dragon, then I suggest to do a ritual. How to do this ritual? Then follow your heart. Follow follow the dance, I always say. The dragon is starting a dance and you have to follow the dragon inside of yourself. This is the dragon that will lead you inside of this ritual. Of course, that is what makes us witches, dragon witches always want to connect with the dragon. And we just don't keep on ourselves to a script. We just follow our own desire and heart. In doing so, I have to say that I made some mistakes, and because I am actually dealing, sometimes even messing with the paranormal, you can say, or spirits, or other sides and other worlds. I'm not messing with this. I just wanted to have the dragon, and I want to teach myself how to reach out for the dragon. Of course, the dragon is very far away. They are in the 5th gate, that is 5 pages further than this place, actually unreachable, but your spirit can sense this. Your spirit can open it. Your spirit can find it. So you have to rely on your own energy and spirit so that you will reach out for your dragon. But in doing so, of course, like I said, there is no script. I had no look out for that, or you shouldn't do that. No, it was like carte blanche. I just had, I just don't know what to do, but I based myself on my love to the dragon and I'm reaching out for the dragon. So I did so. But, I lived in a house that I don't live anymore, and I had my first dragon altar, and I did many, many rituals. Many of them, and I don't know if I was doing the correct thing. So I just did. I had no obligation of doing like this. No, I just did it. Sometimes I was in front of my dragon altar completely naked, and now because I was led to this, I want the dragon to see my soul without even being covered. And also, I went in front of my dragon altar with all of the fire and elemental energies. I wanted to gather it around inside of my dragon altar because I could feel nature whenever Tiamat was close, whenever my dragon was close. I could feel nature. I love nature very much. So I did it with a lot of elements as well. But I made mistakes, my brothers and sisters. I made actually quite a lot of mistakes, even so much that it was unlivable in my house. I unleashed many things that I shouldn't do. I mean, like I said, the dragon is far away, and maybe I exaggerated in my rituals. And that is also what my mentor said. Did you close the gate? And I said, how do you do that? Yeah, so I didn't close gates. I only opened them. I opened 5 gates. Now, she said, no, you shouldn't open all of these gates, just the 5th one. But yeah, she didn't had instructions. She said, carte blanche, you can do whatever you want. So yeah, I opened up gates that I shouldn't open. And I felt that. And I was not ready yet to confront these darkness, the dark energies, the dark spirits. Sometimes, yeah, people call them demons. I know it's very religious to say that, but in fact, they are very, not misunderstood, but lost souls, lost spirits. And that the first time that I was dealing with these spirits, these lost spirits, I actually I reached out for my dragon to help me because I was plagued with dreams and bad visions and hell. I saw hell. I saw the void. I unleashed the void inside of my bedroom. And even my dragon, even for my dragon, it was too much dark energies that I cannot handle. And that is what kind of a mistakes that you can make. Of course, yeah, like I said, we don't have instructions. We don't know what we should do. But if I can recommend you something, my brothers and sisters, it's not only creativity that reaches out for your dragon. It's also your not creativity only, but also your love and desires. Don't seek it further than you have to. You don't only have to seek it as to how you feel it. And that was my mistake. And now I understand what my mistake was. I searched deeper than I should have. With searching deeper, I actually mean that I just only need to feel the love for the dragon. The love for the dragon is the basics. Like I said, once again, the 4 pillars of draconic Wicca or the dragon's path. That we don't have to seek further. I mean, and that was my mistake. I thought that dragons have to. I mean, that dragons were different. I didn't really, and that was also my mistake. I didn't really know the dragon yet, and I should have knew the dragon at that moment because the dragon was reaching out, and I thought that dragons were different than I first had in mind. But actually, what you have to know is that dragons are closer to you than you might even realize. That the love and desire that you have for your dragon is the only thing that you need to do rituals for the dragon and to reach out for the dragon. And not going into deeper details like they might do in Wicca or in other branches of Wicca. They might go deeper, and maybe you go too deep. Maybe you go so deep so that you open the gates of hell. And I thought, yeah, of course, hell doesn't exist. Of course, it doesn't exist. But it's the void. And you are reaching out inside of the void and opening up gates that you shouldn't open. Open up the void, open up the other gates. When you go to the 5th gate, the dragon gate, you don't have to open all of these 5 gates. You don't have to open them. Just leave them up and just go over it. I mean, just ignore them. Don't even look at them. Don't even look at the void. Don't even look at the other gates. Just focus your entire ritual and magic to the dragon, to the love that you have. And that is the only thing that you need. That is the only necessity in doing a ritual. And that I made mistakes. It was so dark, it was so heavy, and I even saw a shadow, my brothers and sisters, in just above my bed, a shadow choking me. Really, that was so bad. I couldn't even sleep in my bedroom. I had to sleep downstairs. But even they followed me downstairs. I could hear someone coming off the stairs and in the between 3 and 4. And it was, I couldn't sleep anymore. I was a mess at that moment. I was a witch that failed many times. But once I moved away from there, um, it stopped. I learned from my mistakes, and I should just rely on the love that I have for my dragon. I follow your dragon heart. Don't go into details. Don't go deeper. I mean, just focus on the dragon. Don't look on the sides. You don't need to do that. You're a witch that is only surrounded by dragons. That is why I call you and myself a dragon witch, or a draconic Wicca, and we are only focusing our magic to the dragon and nothing else. And that is what we all should do. Uh, the, there is also a detail behind this, my brothers and sisters. The man that bought my house died after 3 months living in there. Of course, was it that? Was it because of that? The radio came on by itself. My mother had nosebleeds every single time when she entered my house. I even used a Norwegian board at that moment just to make contact. What the hell is this? It was too bad. It was too much in rage, too dark. Even the dragon cannot handle that. Even the dragon should not handle it. They can handle it, but they shouldn't handle this. It's yeah, of course, there is so much darkness behind the screens, my brothers and sisters, that you only have to focus on the dragon. Don't go deeper than I did. Don't go, I mean, you don't have to find it more difficult than it should be. It actually, in reaching out for the dragon, for you, it should be very easy to do. Just rely on your dragon's heart. Just rely on your connection that you have with dragons, your love for dragons. You don't need to look further than that. Magic can be very easy, but magic can also be very difficult and complicated, and you should not feel it as complicated, just as easy as it can be. Reach out for the dragon with your dragon spirit and be creative, and just do whatever you desire whenever you do rituals. But don't think of bad stuff. Don't have bad ideas inside of your mind whenever you do rituals, and don't open gates that shouldn't be opened. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.